On with our virtual yoga class. Today we're going to start lying down on our backs with our feet flat and our knees facing the sky. Relaxing your arms down by your sides with the palms facing the mat. Holding it here, we're just going to focus on our breathing. Taking deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Trying to relax at least one muscle at a time on each exhale. Just sinking your body down into the mat and trying to think of that three-dimensional breathing on each inhale. So we'll fill in the lungs with as much air as we can, both on the front, the back, and the two sides. Think of almost like blowing up a balloon when you inhale. The lungs try to fill as much air as they can. Then as you exhale, think as though you're blowing out a birthday cake. Exhale through the mouth. Good, and then relaxing the legs all the way down. Taking that right hand, we're gonna rest it over our heart, and taking the left hand and relax it over the tummy. Sinking the elbows down into the ground, relaxing the shoulders. Tilting the chin slightly up towards the sky to create plenty of space in the chest area. Then melting the body down into the ground. Good, and taking a deep breath in. Exhaling through the mouth. Good, and very gently, just tilt the head up and over towards the right side to stretch out the left side of your neck. And continue your breathing pattern in through the nose and out through the mouth. Good, and come back to the center and tilting the head up and over towards the left to stretch out the right side of your neck. Good, and coming back to the center, we're going to take both hands. We're going to reach them up behind the head. We're going to flex our feet so the toes are reaching up towards the sky. We're going to take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, relax the tension in the feet. Good, and again, taking a deep breath in, flex the toes up. And then exhale feet. And again, taking a deep breath in and exhale. Good, reaching the arms out to the side to that letter T position. Let's turn the palms over so the palms are facing the ground. We're going to firmly press both arms down to the ground as we take a deep breath in. Good, exhale through the mouth, release the tension in your arms. No other tension should be in the body. Your arms should be the heaviest part right now. And taking a deep breath in, press down with both arms into the ground. And exhale, relax. Good, last time, taking a deep breath in. Press those arms down. And exhale. Good, keep going. Relax the arms down by your side and bring those feet flat and knees facing the sky again. Flatten your back down. Relax your shoulders and just focus on your breathing. Deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Closing the eyes, freeing the mind of any stress. Then very gently, let's hug the right knee in towards the chest with the right hand, and then hug the left knee in towards the chest with the left hand. Interlacing the fingers up and over both knees. Good, very gently sway right to left. Good. Coming back to the center and very slowly rock forward and back. Just articulating through the spine, up and down. Good. Holding it here in the center. Let's flex the feet and let's reach for the toes. Curling ourselves into a small ball, relaxing the shoulders down, taking a deep breath in. And exhale. Good. Let's stretch the legs up and arms out to the side like the letter T. And very slowly, let's just sway the legs right and left, moving through the center each time. Thinking of your legs like tall pieces of grass swaying in the wind. Up and over towards the right, moving through the center, up and over towards the left, moving towards the center. Okay. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. And then coming back to the center, let's bend the knees back and towards the chest, hugging in with both hands. Deep breath in. And then as you exhale, relax your legs back down, all the way down to meet the, to melt down onto the mat. Good. Let's turn over onto our stomachs. We're going to come into our Sphinx position. And arms are straight out in front of us. Relaxing those fingers. Close the eyes. Good. Push yourself away from the floor. Taking a deep breath in. Holding it here as you exhale. Good. Just sink those hips down into the ground. Press yourself away from the floor with both forearms. Good. And let's drop the head. So chin towards the chest. Taking a deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring your focus up towards the sky. Good. And drop the head. And then lift. Good. Focus is forward. Let's stretch our arms down in front of us, just like we're Superman, taking a deep breath in, hovering the head over the mat. And hold it here as you exhale. Good. Deep breath in. And exhale. Good. Very slowly. We're going to bring the arms back in and we're going to peel the chest off the floor. Coming back into that Sphinx position. Holding it here, sinking those hips down to the ground. Focus on your breathing. Good. Take a deep breath in. And then hold it here as you exhale. Good. Reach those hands forward. And again, just focus on your breathing. Relax those shoulders down into the ground. Taking a deep breath in. And exhale. Good. Let's point our elbows out, bringing the hands on top of one another. And we're going to rest our chin down. Bringing the legs together. Let's bend the right knee in. And let's rest the head down on the left arm. I'm going to reach for that right foot. Good. And just sink down into the earth. Bringing the knees together, stretching out your quad. Holding it here. Just breathe into the position. Good. One more set of breath. Good. And then relax that right leg back down. And then just switch. Rest your head on your right arm. Bending from the left knee, reaching for the left foot, the left hand. Good. And keep focusing on your breathing, stretching out the left quad. Good, relaxing it back down. Placing both hands underneath your shoulders. Press up into your child's pose. Curling into a small ball and stretching forward. Holding it here, let's take a deep breath in. And hold it here as you exhale. Good, let's come to our hands and knees, come to our quadruped position. Keeping the arms underneath the shoulders and the legs underneath the hips. Let's take the left hand. I'm going to swoop it right underneath our right arm, resting ourselves onto the left side of the head. Keeping forward with the right hand and the hips reaching up high. Good, sink back into those hips and hold it here for 3 sets of breaths. Good, and very slowly come back up to your quadruped position. You're going to switch arms. So left arm is holding down into the mat, taking the right hand and you're threading it right through underneath the left, resting the right side of the head down into the mat. Reaching forward still with the left, holding it here for 3 sets of breaths. And then coming back up towards the center. Arms underneath the shoulders. We're going to come into our cat position. Chin to the chest. Creating the letter N with your spine, tucking the tailbone right underneath, pressing yourself away from the mats, hollowing the abdominal wall and taking a deep breath in. And then exhale, come into a flat spine, reaching that tailbone back and focuses down towards the mat. Good, you're going to keep going. You're going to lift the tailbone all the way up, reaching that chest forward. Top of the head reaches back, coming into your cow position. Inhale here. And then exhale, flat back. Good, tucking that tailbone right underneath. Chin to the chest, pressing yourself away from the ground. Coming into your cat position. Breathe into your it feels as though someone's taking the center of their spine and they're pulling it up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, flat back. And again, with that tailbone all the way up, chest forward, top of the head reaches back. Taking a deep breath in. And then exhale, flat back. And now we're going to bring our legs together, stretching that right leg back. We're going to lift it up to our about hip position, hip height. We're going to take that right leg and we're going to reach it over to the side. And we're going to pretend that we're looking at our right foot. And then we're going to stretch it back. Good. And then we're going to cross it over towards the left. And we're going to look over to the left to look at the right foot. And then coming back to the center. Good. So we're really stretching out our left side when reaching our right leg and looking over our right shoulder. And then coming back to the center. And then we're going to stretch out our right side as we cross over our right leg to look on the left side. Good. Coming back. And again, add the breathing. Inhale to twist. And then exhale and twist to the left. Good. Coming back to the center. And the same thing with the left. Stretching it back and then reach it up to about hip height. And let's go towards the leg first. So inhale towards your left side. And then exhale, come through the center and look away over to the right, the left leg, looking over your right shoulder. Good. And again, taking a deep breath in, looking up and over your shoulder towards the left. And then exhale, come back to the center, twisting up and over towards the right side. Good. Last one, taking a deep breath in. And then exhale. Good. Coming back to your quadruped position. Let's go into our pigeon. So we're going to bring the left knee forward and stretching the right leg back. And we're going to sink our body up and over our left leg. And we're going to hold it here. You can bring your weight slightly back. It doesn't have to be right on top of your left leg if the stretch is too tight. I'm going to hold it here for 3 sets of breaths. Just sink into this position and hold it here. Good. And then drag your hands underneath your shoulders and very slowly push yourself away from the mat, rolling up through the spine, and head is going to be the last thing. Focus is forward. Good. And then we're just going to switch sides. Come into your right pigeon. Drape yourself up and over your right knee. Stretch the left out. Holding it here for 3 sets of breaths. Good. Walking hands underneath your shoulders and start to roll up through the spine. Press yourself away from the mat. Head is the last thing to come up. Good. And then facing the front. Let's come into a crisscross position. Hands on the knees. Sitting nice and tall onto your sit bones. Closing the eyes, freeing the mind of any stress. Bring in as much air as you can into your lungs. Exhale through the mouth. Good. We're going to take both hands. We're going to reach out to the sides. Bring in the palms together. We're going to drop the head into the chest. Good. Open up the hands behind the head. Close it off. Stretch your arms all the way up. You're going to look up at the sky. Bring them out to the sides to a small V and then rain the fingers down. Good. And reach back out. Bring the palms together. Drop the head. Open up the hands. Close them behind the head. Stretch the arms up. Look up at the sky. Open to the small V and then rain the fingers down. Good. And let's add our breathing. Inhale out. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And again. Inhale. And exhale. Last time of our arm series. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. We're going to come to our feet. And we're going to curl into a small ball. Bring the hands down. I'm going to take a deep breath in. And then as we exhale, let's press those heels down towards the ground and let's start to roll up through the spine. Head is the last thing. Good, and let's look straight up at the sky. Taking a deep breath in. And then we're going to exhale. And we're going to drop the chin to the chest. We're going to roll back down, reaching for the ground, bending the knees, and then lifting the heels off the floor. Good, and press those heels down. Start to roll back up through the spine. Head is going to be the last thing. I'm going to take a deep breath in and reach for the sky. And then exhale, dropping it down, rolling down through the spine, chin to the chest, reaching for the ground, bending the knees and lifting the heels. Inhale. And then exhale, press down, rolling up through the spine. Good, reach for the sky. Inhale. And then exhale, back down, reaching for the ground, bending the knees, lifting the heels, pressing the heels down, and then coming back up. Good job. Good. Let's take that right foot. We're going to cross it over our left and take the right arm and reach up and over. And take the left hand slightly, grab the right wrist, and stretching out the right side. We're going to hold it here for 3 sets of breaths. Good, coming back, and you can uncross your legs. We're going to do the same thing to the other. Cross your left over your right, and left arm up and over. Grabbing the left wrist, slight stretch, holding it here, taking a deep breath in. Hold it here as you exhale. Good, and coming back to the center. Good, we're going to be facing the right side. Have your right toes facing in front of you and turning your left foot out. Arms are in a straight line. You're going to put all of your weight onto your front knee. Feels as though you're being pulled in two different directions, and holding it here, you're going to take a deep breath in. And then exhale, hold it here, really sink into your legs. Good, inhale to warrior one. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale to one. And as you exhale, plant that hand right in front of your right foot, reaching the left hand up towards the sky. Good, taking a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, let's come back up to our warrior two position. We're going to keep going. Rest the left hand on the back leg, reaching up high for the sky with the right. Good, coming back to the center. We're going to bring our legs together and taking a deep breath in. And then we're going to switch legs. Bring your right foot back, have the toes face the back, and your left foot stays parallel. Coming into warrior one, bring the arms up, inhale. And then exhale, press the arms down. Good, inhale, arms up. Exhale, press the arms down. Good, last one. Good, take that left hand, reach it on the right side of your left foot. Taking that right hand up towards the sky. Holding it here and melting in this position. Good, coming up. Reaching forward, keep going, reaching up towards the sky with the left hand, resting your right hand on the back leg. Good, coming back to the center. And relax, face front. Good, let's take a deep breath in. And we're going to reach forward to a flat back. You're going to keep going. You're going to collapse, relax your arms, bend your knees, and roll back up to the spine. And again, taking a deep breath in, reaching straight up. Exhale, flat back, and then collapse, bend the knees, bring the arms in, and then roll back up. Good, two more times as you're breathing. Inhale, and exhale. Last one, taking a deep breath in, and exhale. Go all the way down. We're going to come to a seated position. Good, and crisscross. Let's take our right arm right across our chest, holding it here. Have your shoulder reach in the opposite direction of your fingers, closing your eyes, just really melting into the stretch. Good, take that hand, bring it up and over, and apply a small amount of pressure onto the elbow. And take that left arm and bring it right across your chest. Have the shoulder reach in the opposite direction of your fingers. And circle that arm up and around and press down slightly onto the elbow. Good, and then interlace those fingers, stretch it up with the palms facing the sky, press the shoulders down. Breathe in here, really lift the chest towards the sky on each inhale. And sink into the ground on each exhale. Good, and reach forward. Reach the arms to the sides and keep going. Interlace behind you and stretch those arms. Good, and come back up. Take that right hand, let's reach it forward and the left hand back. Small twist in the upper body. Good, right hand reaches towards the back of the room, leaning in towards the back arm. Good, and stay twisted. Just transfer the weight up and over towards the front and take that back hand and reach forward. Good, stay twisted, come to the center, and then look forward, and then switch hands. Left hand forward, right hand back, small twist in the upper body. Holding it here. Good, right hand up and over, leaning in towards the back. Good, coming back to the center and up and over towards the front. Good, and coming back, stay twisted. Come back to the center, taking a deep breath in. Exhale. Good, take both hands, reach them out to the sides. Bring the palms together and namaste. Good job, everybody. Thanks for coming to my virtual yoga class, and I will see you guys soon.